What's good, everybody? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the show. We gonna break down Power Raising Kanan, episode 3. A lot went on in this episode. Let me get this straight over here. All right, let's see. All right. And damn, what a good episode. I guess Kanan and his little distribution is going to actually maybe pay off and make some money. And I have no idea if I'm right or wrong about Ronnie, but about him being Breeze. But one thing I know is that dude crazy than a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Crazier than a little bit. That's how you know you're really crazy, because back in the day in the hood, oh, they crazier than a little bit. Hey, this dude was just standing there like, Candyman, Candyman, Candyman. What in the L? What in the L was that about? This dude was just standing there, and he following and watching everybody. He like one of them super autistic, evil autistic geniuses, straight up. And I got a feeling he may kill Ronnie's girl. I mean, kill Unique's girl. I got a sad feeling about that, unfortunately. But we'll see how it turn out. But this dude is straight Looney Tunes. Check something for a second. Anyway, this was a really good episode. I enjoyed it. It was a lot going on. We didn't see anybody bite the dust, which is rare in this season. So far, we've seen somebody bite the dust 2 times in a row. Trying to use a little bit of words due to the algorithms. Anyway, I don't know, we saw Ronnie do some door-to-door service. He had a little door-to-door service. You know, ain't nothing wrong with that. He had a little door-to-door service for the security guard. How you doing? Let me open the door for you. Close it real fast, but I'm gonna open it. I'll close it real fast. I'll open it. I'll close it real fast. I'll close it. I'm just being nice. I don't know which one you wanted. That's all. I'm sorry. Next time, I get some Jabos. Oh, snap. This dude is crazy. We get to some of these excellent comments. I appreciate all y'all coming through, supporting the channel, supporting the live, because you could be doing anything in the world, watching anything, supporting anything, but you here, and I appreciate all the love and support to the channel. Shout out to my girl B, one of the, nicest, sweetest people out there. Appreciate you. What's up, Lenora Wilson? How you doing as well? Appreciate you for the support. My man Ill Woods, man, what's good, my brother? How you feeling? He say, what up, Jay? Good episode. The foundation has been laid for the season in my book. Is that right? I'm wondering what you mean by that. I don't think so. The foundation for who? For what? When? Where? Why? Maybe foundation coming for Kanan. I still don't know what the hell Rock about to do yet. What, she about to buy up the block? She trying to buy back the block like Mike Epps? What I'm going to do is I'm going to have a whole bunch of wig stores and little bodegas. And that way I can say I made a lot of money. I made $1 million on that block. Hey, the way she talk is funny, but woo, my goodness, the way she look and move and that with them hips. Oh yeah, Patina Miller know how to ride a pony. You know what I'm saying? You know how to ride that pony. Jay Sean Brown, what up, though? In the first 10 minutes of YouTube, you got to be careful what you say. So I had to be extra creative in the first 10 minutes. Lenora Wilson said, yeah, Ronnie was looking at old girl like her days was numbered. You is not kidding, man. I would not. Now I see why she don't want him in the house. And when she said fork to the U, oh, I thought that was just a little too much. I was scared for her. Goody McFly, you say it's insane how Ronnie hated on Neek. Talking about a side chick. I was like, what? Shake my head. Dude, when he said that, I was like, bloosh. Hey, man, that's rule number 1 in the man book. You don't say nothing like that to somebody, your man's, your boy's girl, your brother's girl, your brother's baby mama. That's what you putting in her head? Like, that's boy. Once Neek finds that out and you following him to the girl, you don't follow another man to his jump off spot. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you, man? Hey, that's code number 1. You don't tell my main girl that I'm cheating or put something in her head that I'm doing that. And women, y'all gonna look at it and say, well, you shouldn't have been cheating, this and that. That's true. But at the same time, it ain't your boy's place to tell you. He my boy, not yours. Okay? So it ain't his place to get in the middle of it and tell you. Usually they trying to get you. They want you. And then 2, why are you following me around to places where I'm going? Ill Woods, appreciate it, bro. You don't follow a man to where he going to park his ride. You don't go to see where I park my Cadillac. What's wrong with you? That's my parking spot. That ain't yours. That's private parking, fool. Bray a little. What up? What up? How you feeling? Anthony Cole, Yo Jay, how Famous gonna let Kanan punk him in his own house? Oh, I know you ain't saying that. Famous ain't. Come on, man. How Famous not gonna let him get punked? That's the question. If Famous ain't standing on nothing, this fool is a goofy. I like that he slapped him, but I think it should have been a little harder. I think he gave him a love slap, to be honest with you. I don't think he slapped him hard enough. Like, let me see that money. Blow! Oh. Yeah, don't take no money from my mama again. You know what I'm saying? Don't take no money from my mama. Lenore Wilson said after Roddy finished with his door-to-door service, he took his tip. His little door-to-door service. You know what? I think you bows do fit nice. Thank you. Have a nice day. Walked away like RoboCop. Ill Woods, you say you was talking about Ronnie and the feds on their asses. Okay, yeah, definitely. Hotspot Network, you say, Jay, after this episode, I think they might make Ronnie breathe by pulling that stunt Kanan did on Tariq. I was expecting him to walk up and say it. He might. Hey, he got them Cheerios. What's up, Kate Leezy in the building? What's up, girl? How you feeling?
I'm good, Jay. Thanks for asking. How are you?
I'm doing fine. Good to see you. What's up?
I had to pause the show, so I had to catch up on it.
Hey, it happens, man. Sometimes we got them technical difficulties. So I had a hell of a night before the show even started. So,
oh my gosh.
Anyway.
Let me find out today's explosion day.
Oh my goodness. Anyway. What's up? Do you think Hotspot might be on to something that I said originally, which is that Ronnie may be Breeze? Do you think that's still maybe a possibility or no?
I wouldn't. It's like I said the first time when you mentioned it. I don't want him to be Breeze, but the math can work. You know what I mean? He need goons. Kanan, but at the same time now, Kanan is showing that he's thinking on an executive mind. I don't know if that might clash with Ronnie because Ronnie needs just yes men, and Kanan clearly is not that.
Right.
So I don't know, but I wouldn't want him to be. I wouldn't want him to be Breeze because Unique got to kill him or Rock.
No, because who killed Breeze was Ghost.
So that's why I don't want him to be Breeze.
Because you want him to die sooner.
Not that I want him to die sooner, but I just think that he's gonna wild out with Unique baby mother, and that ain't gonna work. And now, I mean, he know that Neek messing with Rock, so he gotta go.
Yeah.
He gotta go. He messing with Rock. He messing with Unique baby mother, and now he messing with Kanan. Because that creep move at the end, no.
Man, he looked horrible at the end.
He looked like straight out of a horror movie. But you know what pissed me off?
What?
Ain't the golden rule like you don't go into the crib, you gotta circle the block if somebody watching you. Why they went right into the crib? They supposed to know that's 101. Circle the block. Come on now. What's good? So I was like, why they just went into the crib?
They taking that money and everything right in front of everybody. That was just stupid.
Exactly. They were supposed to make a loop around. We know Queens is crazy, but they were supposed to circle the block.
What's up, Gina? The amazing Gina is in the building as well.
Gina.
Y'all making me feel so privileged over here with all this beautiful excellence over here on screen.
Black love, Jay. Black love.
I know. I'm looking all pale and withered away over here and stuff. Like Hugh Hefner for real in this moment. Pale and withered. Anyway. Gina, what's up? What you think about this episode? What's up with we was just talking about Ronnie and him maybe being Breeze. What's up with him walking stiff and staring around? What you think about this and the Cheerios?
He's a nut. He's like Michael Myers.
He is, right?
Like the way that he's stalking and just like popping up, like that's creepy.
He's the official creep. Who does that?
Man, I mean, psycho dad, psycho dad. Anyway, so what do you think about Tony Danza getting taken down? Is he really taken down or is it temporary? I know they said they got the fishes, but then his lawyer said whatever and he walked out. But what's going to happen with the Italians? Gina, let me hear your thoughts on that when we saw Tony Danza and they said, oh, this looked like an endangered fish. Close enough.
Well, personally, I think they just fishing. Like, they don't got nothing on him. They don't got nothing to tie to him to make it stick. So, like, they just trying to get him to slip up. He good.
All right. What about you, Kelly? Because they made the deal with Unique, right? What's going on with Unique and the Chinese? That kind of was going kind of fast, and I'm still had a lot going on my mind. I kind of missed a little of that. What is this with the Chinese, but the Japanese? But he liked the soup. Taste the soup, and you taste the. What's on?
I'm gonna piggyback off of Gina first with the Tony Danza. I think that everything is cool. You know what I mean? They got to do their job, but I mean, he's doing what he's supposed to do, and he made a deal with Rock. Because I was just trying to see, like, I hope he don't, slip in anything to throw her under. But I think it's cool. Everything should be good. They just got to do, the police just got to do their job. But in regards to Unique, coming from the back, coming from the end, and where the guy was like, nah, he fit in. If Italians was in here, he was telling his wife, if Italians was in here, they would stick out. So that's why he had to be black. He had to fit in. But the dude was telling him, yo, I only mess with this guy because, I married his sister. And I think that connected them when he said that to Unique, because you can't help who you love. And right now he's loving on some Rock. So, I felt that they made a connection as soon as he said that. But I like the fact that Unique just walk with attitude all the time. He don't care, and I love it.
Yeah, he got confidence. That's definite.
Yes.
Yeah, you can tell. And that's a good thing to have confidence as a man. And for all you men out there that women do like that, that is attractive. So don't be
Yeah.
walking around scared or having fear and things. You know, be confident in yourself.
Yeah, we
You know,
chalk that up to swag.
that's what it's called nowadays. Exactly. You know, get your swag game up. You know what I'm saying? So you know, we'll see. Lenora like how you said that he the black Michael Myers, Ronnie over there.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, a lot happened this episode. Man, what's up with Unique and Rock Love getting serious, boy? She was riding it, wasn't she? It was like,
I don't like that
damn.
part.
You ain't like that part. What? Hold on. Hold up. You made me Nate Dogg that ass. What you talking about? You ain't like that part. What? What's wrong?
So I like everything except the doogie part. It just don't look right. The chemistry with them is, I love it. I love to see it. But then I saw Rock on top, and then she did this warrior move. I'm like, ugh.
Then what kind of move?
I'm not showing you the move, Jay.
What? Well, say it again. What was the? What is
The
it?
doogie move. I'm not into that. I just was like, oh my gosh. I just love the flirtation. I love the banter, and it's just when it get to that point, I'm like, oh, can they stop? Maybe they don't. And I think it's Rock. I think it's Rock. She's not giving the passion like I felt she was giving with Symphony in the acting part of it, because Unique, he giving all the vibes.
I think they aren't as detailed in their scenes as it was with Unique. Maybe it's kind of getting fast. They say a line or two, then it's there. Which with her and Unique, yeah, they may have spent 5 minutes building it up for them, on the scene. But
Maybe.
yeah. So I don't know, Gina. What's your thoughts on that? And Rock, showing that she know how to ride that pony in this.
I thought it was a better scene than the first hookup. I thought that was better. To me, it seemed like it was more chemistry, and it was like better. I mean, I would have liked if he would have showed us what he was working with. I mean, but that's a different story.
See some cheeks.
But I thought it was a good scene.
Right. I guess that's only fair
they
for.
They look like they're really falling for each other.
I think so. I think it's really starting to look good. I think they got chemistry. Kay Leezy don't know about Rock's chemistry. I think she seemed to be really liking him though on here. And I'm not, like I've said before, really like the skinny girls like that, but man, Patina Miller, she jumps off the screen in a lot of ways in this show. Her acting, her charisma, just a lot of ways. Her looks, everything, So I think she on the way to being a big star in the next 5 years. If she ain't doing big movies and stuff, I'd be surprised. Cause yeah,
I agree with you, Jay. She's
You back from hiding?
You know what?
Stop laughing over there.
I went to get
Got
my
a drink.
drink, Jay.
Okay.
I forgot it.
Okay.
I saw you taking a swizzle size. I was like, oh, let me get it. But I agree. The chemistry is better. It's growing, and I love it. I tell you, the only thing I don't like is right when I didn't like to see it, but it was better than the first time they kitchen love.
Now let me ask you this. This is the thing that kind of tripped me out in TV and movies. I guess it depends on the situation. But it always show like after a sex scene or something, then everybody just was naked doing the do, and then after it's over, everybody be under the covers, or they be like, eh. But then again, I guess after doing all of that, you get cold. But then in my experience, people didn't always do that. But then I guess they do. I don't know.
It's the Adam and Eve complex,
What's the Adam and Eve complex?
After you finish sinning, that's when you realize you're naked.
How could I? Let's run. I gotta go. Okay, I never thought of that or heard of that. Let me rewind it a little bit. So when he first came to the house, she wanted to come out and look both ways and check. Which even if you saw something, well then they saw you. I think that was a bad way to look. I think she should be telling him, come through the back door or come in the driveway or something like that instead of right through the front door where everything lit up. And he left right through the front door where everything lit up. But I don't know. What do you think about her now? Who's she looking for? She didn't say, but is it the feds? Is it what? What do you think?
I think she was looking for the feds. However, I agree with you. I'd have stood back and I'd have told them, look up and down and see if you see something sus. You understand? I would not have come outside. So even if I wouldn't give that person the opportunity to see it's me in the crib. If you wasn't there to see me come home earlier, you wasn't going to see it's me in the crib. You just seen him come up there. You don't know who he coming to see. But I'm like, why on earth would she come outside and be so, you know what I mean? But Unique is just so smooth. He's like, would you looking for somebody? I love it.
Mm-hmm. I know, right? Now let me ask you this, Gina. I'll move on to another topic for a little bit. We see Kanan. He's starting to do his little enterprise thing, make his money, and then next thing you know, Rock come by when he ain't there and give Famous some money. Of course, he a goofy. He take it. And then Kanan had to tell him about himself. What you think about how Kanan told him about taking money from his mama?
I was thinking, like, what is Famous thinking? Like, he should have just shut up. Like, why you gotta run to the can and get the money? Like, you just want to show off. And you thought you was doing something. He was not feeling that. And you got smacked, first of all, now. I know to say Raising Kanan, but he would have been put on his back. You smacking me in the face? Dude, like, you in my house. You supposed to be my homie.
Yeah.
Stop it. But I thought that was crazy because why you gotta be in such a rush to be like, oh, look what I got from your mom. He's sitting up here trying to tell you about the moves that he's trying to make for y'all to make money. And here you go like, oh, look, I got money from your mom. Mm-hmm. He deserved that smack, but it's like the disrespect that came with the smack. Like,
right. Okay. Kay Leezy, what was your thoughts on that whole situation and the smack upside the head? He got a little oops upside the head.
I thought the same thing. Like, you wilding out. You disrespected me in my crib. At least this is my crib, period. You know what I mean? If you like what I'm doing, if you don't like what I'm doing, it's still my friggin' crib, okay? If not, you'd have had to be with your mom that you hating on so much right now. So, you know, because you could have gone by your uncle's house. You could have gone by your other uncle's house, but you here with me. So, but still, Fame acted up, you know, like he too, it's not for him. He always say that. This is not for him, you know? So that's why he would run and show him the money. But then again, I prefer to him show him the money now. It's right. Just how he acted afterwards. Like, oh, we don't got to do this because Rock got us, you know? I think that's what made it worse. Because if he had waited till later, then it would have been like, why you ain't told me as soon as she dropped the money off?
Right. Okay. That's a good point. All right. Now, this is what I saw in that. All right. And a little bit about, and also, by the way, what's up, beautiful ladies, from my man Ill Woods.
Hey, Ill Woods.
You know, our brother. All right. So, what I saw in this is the Raising Kanan taking effect. He's starting to take authority. So, he's really down for not having nothing to do with his mama. And he said that time and time again. So what happened was that made the trigger. For one, he the one coming up with all the ideas. Famous don't do a damn thing. If it wasn't for him, Famous wouldn't even be able to pay the rent for the apartment. So in a way, it's really Kanan's apartment. And he pretty much showed that when he walked up to him and smacked him, and it wasn't nothing he could say or do, because without him, you wouldn't be here. I'm the one paying the rent. Your goofy ass don't even get up off the bed. And also, I'm going to take this and smack it, and now I'm about to let you know I'm the one that run this. You listen to me now. And he coming up with the crew. He getting dudes to listen to him. He also told the white dude about the game, and he listening to him. I look at him as now coming into a man and starting to take authority, starting to put his foot down, do different things. You saw the people came and gave a bag of money to him. You know what I'm saying? Then he give it to Fame, like, hey, you the one hold it. You know what I mean? Like, you work for me. You my subordinate. And, you know, it's like he's starting to have that alpha male energy. And it's starting to show. Like, Fame knew that he wasn't going to beat his ass. He knew he wasn't going to shoot him. He knew Kanan been shot. You know what I'm saying? He knew what he was going to do. He knew he couldn't pay the rent. He know he can't. What you? Is he gonna take that smack ups inside his head and not take no more money? Is what he about to do. He got checked, and
He
so
might be a her, but it's still his spot. He got subbed, yes, but it's still his spot though. And yes, Kanan is asserting himself. He turned out to be just like his mother in her worst qualities. He turned out to be just like that. Yeah.
He's not becoming a man.
Well,
he's not becoming a man. He's becoming Rock.
Mm-hmm.
But Rock acts like a man.
I feel like,
but she acts like a man. True. I agree with both of y'all. The only thing I said.
He disrespected him.
Mm-hmm.
He disrespected him, and then he forcing him to do it. It's not in him to do it.
Right. He is forcing him to do it.
But you gotta force.
Well, okay. I would say it's not in him to do it. I agree. I won't say he's being forced, but he don't have other options, and he's put into an option to do something he don't want to do, and it's not in him. I agree. I won't say force. Fame is too dumb to figure out something else. Kanan ain't trying to figure out nothing else other than this. So this what you gonna do? And he don't know how to say no. And if he did, what would he do? Be back out homeless? You know what I'm saying? So
homeless, that's his spot. But then again, you know,
but he can't pay for it though. But he can't afford it. So if Kanan decide, all right, I ain't messing with you, and move and get his own spot, then Famous will be homeless because he can't figure out a way to pay for it.
But that's still on Fame because it's still his spot. You know what I mean? So your friend coming, your friend is helping you out, but that don't mean your friend got to be disrespectful to you because Kanan knows that this is not him. So he don't have to deal with him that way because at the end of the day, who he really got? His friend.
True.
His friend is still riding with him no matter what. Even when he wilding out, he's stubborn, he one-track minded, he against his mom, F-Rock, blah, blah, blah. His friend is still riding with him. So at the end of the day, for me, you couldn't have, none of my friends could have done that to me. You got to recognize what's going on. I may be in a messed up position right now, but you're going to slow your roll. It's not
right,
that way.
right. But we got to keep thinking of them and their teenage mind too, and in their position.
And they friends.
Right.
So at the end of the day, even though Kanan is getting into his entrepreneurial mode, they still, like you said, they're young and they friends. So they're going to go through dumb shit.
Right. All right, let's skip around a little bit. What's up with Lulu? Who want to talk about Lulu first? Getting drunk, getting in the fight. You know, we can just, you know, what? He done missed the damn rehearsal for Jukebox, who, you know,
audition.
Yeah, the audition. And then he found a little white lady. He loved them white ladies. No, boy. Them light lady, white lady, same thing. No. But Gina, what's up? What you think about Lulu and this drinking? I see dead people. You know, he saw Scrappy and Pappy. What's his name? D Wiz and Scrappy sitting there dead. Like, yeah, we here. You did it.
Mm-hmm.
Gina,
Lulu is going through it. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Lulu is going through it. Like, when I saw it, that Marvin was like, oh, you know, don't get into nothing. I was like, oh, he's not going to come through for you. It's just not going to happen. Like, he's going to mess up. Something going to happen. So when he was listening to the music, at first I was like, okay, he's going to, you know, reminiscing about his dad. Mm-hmm. Then he sounded a little bit angry. So he was just itching to get into something, it seemed to me. So once Zeus started popping off at the mouth, he just took the opportunity like, I'm angry. I'm going to take it out on you.
Yeah. That's true.
Like,
Yeah, that's
but I felt bad for Juke because, like, again, a letdown.
yeah, that
Yeah.
start to add up with it with somebody in trust and stuff, especially when it's the men in her life. But I was happy Marvin was there to be that really very supportive person there for her. He really is trying, you
Yeah.
know. Okay, Leezy, what you think about this?
He's going through it. He's spiraling out of control, seeing the two guys. He just never wanted to do that. And in the beginning, when they were showing previously what happened when Rock was like, "I own you," I'm like, this heifer right here, she wild disrespectful. So you could see she was playing psychological games with him from the very beginning, and it's showing that it's taking a toll on him now because not everybody's built the same. You know what I mean? But you saw him wilding out with white boys at the Wall Street guys, right? Then him stumbling upon the club, the pub, or whatever. I like how they had the Das Effect spin on it with them two guys because
Yeah, that
they
was
just
dope.
ripped it off.
That was dope with the DOS effects. I don't know how many of y'all caught that out there. Let me know. Throw a DAS in the comments if you saw that for DOS effects.
Yes, it was nice. I like that, and I think that because he was drunk, he wilded out extra. Because when he came to apologize, he said it. He's like, I didn't want them disrespecting what he saw was a quality
Right.
spot as far as connection to his dad, the initial interaction with the lady and the artistry. And then he said he ended up disrespecting the spot too.
Doing exactly
The
what he
thing he was
tried to.
trying for that lady, but she said it. He know me while out now. Last night he didn't. He got what he deserved last night. So, I'm sad he wasn't there for you. But like you said, Marvin being there, and he was all emotional, and he was the right person for the job.
He was. And he said the right thing as well when she said it wasn't enough. He like, well, that's because they saw enough of what they needed. That you was so good, you didn't need no more. Which actually sometimes is the truth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I've seen it happen before. And if they don't if they don't like you,
right.
I could get gritty with it.
So when he said she didn't need the music, I was like, she don't need the music. Like, yeah, it would have been great if Lulu would have showed up, and I was like sad for her, because she was disappointed he didn't come.
Right.
But I was like, she don't need the music. She got the voice to carry it.
Exactly. It was good. It was good, and I like that she did it, Polo Girl.
Hey, that's gonna be her new friend or something.
She might be in the group.
Maybe, but
I think it's with her, those two, the two girls that she, had a spoken role.
Mm-hmm. She might be in the group.
You think maybe even old girl that said I got it all might end up being friends.
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense. They normally
they always
do.
got that character in the group.
Like, we just think one in the group.
Right. Yeah. That's a good point. Let me ask y'all this. Were y'all scared that Unique might get hurt when he was weightlifting with Ronnie? Because I don't know, man. I was a little worried about it. I know he a main character, so he had plot armor, but dude, I could not have them weights over my head with you behind me, man. I don't know. What do y'all think on that?
I was scared the whole damn show. I'd have been like, move, Ronnie, move. I don't want nobody behind me. I would not do it. I'd have been like, yeah, I'm gonna do some push-ups instead.
I wasn't thinking that he was gonna do something to him right there at the gym, but the way that he was like looking down at him, like it was like stalker, like I'm gonna do you bad.
I know.
I was looking at him like, oh, this dude is something else.
I know. He's psycho.
Yeah, there's something wrong with this dude, big time.
So Jay, what do you think about the beatdown scene in the door with Ronnie and the guy?
Yeah, I talked about that a little bit before you came, and I mean, I thought it was funny how he beat him down. It was like, yeah, I think I will get them jaboos. That was funny. But dude is something else. The dude that said it didn't even remember him. He like, do I know you?
You talking smack, you see so much people, you talking smack, you don't even know. But I didn't even hear him talk about the Lee jeans because he was like, what? I was like, what the hell? But Jabos was big.
They was. That's over $100 back then, a pair of jeans.
Jabos was big.
Yeah, just to have that little white strip across your wee-wee.
Exactly.
But shoot, I know I had me a couple of them. I ain't gonna lie, with the little slanted pockets.
Oh, yeah.
Jabos.
They were kind of. I like the ones that were kind of. They were soft. I want to say kind of suede-y. I like those. They weren't the regular, denim, but those were nice.
I bought so much stuff for so much clothes. I learned a long time ago, just stick with one brand that don't go out of style. Polo, Nike. They ain't going nowhere.
You gotta switch it up every now and then.
Every now and then, but when you spending too much, I don't want to keep buying stuff and it's all out of style. I can't break out the Rockaware. What's up, y'all? Hey man, I'm switching it up.
Okay.
I got some cross colors. What? Carl Kanai.
Black Fridays, that's it.
Right, Carl Kanai in this month. What? Fubu. What with the Fubu? What? Platinum Fubu. I got a $5 shirt. What?
But you know what? That was a good time for black designers.
It was, but we burned stuff up. That's the problem.
Because we've never seen it happen like that before nor after. That
True.
Black designers was really, really, really getting a lot of play back then. You had the Fubu, Eniche, Pele.
Pele. I still got my Pele though. I might throw that boy on again. Nah, I don't give a dang on. But yeah, you got a great point though. That was the days.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But you know what I was thinking, Gina? You tell me if you remember this. The couriers, right? That was really big in the 90s.
The what?
The carriers, the boys.
Oh, yeah.
The bike boys. You know what I mean? That was big. That was all over the newspapers. If you could, if you got a bike or if you got a this and you're doing. So I was like, that definitely was quintessential 90s.
Yeah.
I don't know if they was doing the drop offs with it, but they were dropping stuff off.
Yeah, that's a perfect New York thing because that bike messenger dropping off documents to buildings and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was big. I remember even watching movies, Quicksilver, with Kevin Bacon in the 80s about them being bike messengers and stuff in New York. I thought, damn, that's crazy. And they did have them in Chicago, but never to the level of New York. Never to that level, yeah. Do they still do that, bike messengers? Or they just fax and email?
They have bike messengers. They're on Uber now. Yeah. Okay. You could get it on Uber if you want to message somebody or send them a package. Even like now, it's in the hood now where if I want to send my sister something, they have specific drivers for that.
Huh. I ain't looked at that. That's tripped out. I might use that one day if I need it.
Yeah.
Damian Kenny said the old clothes equal vintage style equal never out of style. Man, it depends. I got some really nice Rockaware shirts, but if that's all you got and that's what you rock, it's over. Don't wear. That's why I say rock. That's what you gonna rock. Don't wear.
Definitely don't wear no Sean John.
Oh, don't put on the Sean John. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Don't even. Just throw it away. Just throw it away right now if you got it. Throw it away.
I will say, I never really liked Sean John, though. I never bought Sean John. I did buy some Rockaware for a while, but never Sean John.
Yeah, I don't know, but I don't think I ever got my son Sean John when he was small either.
Yeah, Sean Wine, I don't know. Speaking of, I don't know. What the hell is up with Malcolm coming through with the convincing ass? Hey, man, look, Burke, come on, man. That was, come on. Let's not do that. Hey, look, let me put this hand on your shoulder and let you know.
Mm-hmm.
I care. I'm here for you. With a bullet. Yeah, shut the fuck. What the?
No, it was perfect. What he did was perfect. It was right what was needed. He got her. He Jedi'd her as well. he's on a roll. That's why he couldn't go into the mosque.
You're right, though.
He leveled up. His status is to next level. He did what he was supposed to do with her.
He feel like the devil. He can't go in the mosque no more.
He can't go into that mosque. He can't.
He thought he was gonna burn.
He'd have set the whole place on fire. He on a different level right now. And what he did was perfect because he couldn't kill her. He can't kill her. He can't be savage with her in that capacity. So you know what? You get more bees with honey. Yeah.
Yep. You're right. That was just excellent. Gina, what you think about the way Malcolm played that role? Lenora Wilson said he played that role this week. Malcolm played that role this week, yeah. Ooh, he sure did. What you think? Gina, you there?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you
now.
Hello?
Yep.
Yes, Gina.
Okay, the way he rolled up, I thought that it was terrifying. Like, this little lady, she's sitting up, the way she was just shooken, I was like, oh my goodness.
Mm-hmm.
But I thought he did what needed to be done. Like, you gotta scare her, like, she making noise.
Right.
Now, from the last week, I thought that she was just gonna, like, duck in the bushes. But no, she making noise.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
But rightfully so, because I didn't remember that Burke said that. If something happened to me, it's not what it seems. I didn't remember she said that.
Right.
So the fact that she did tell her that, yeah, that would have been on my mind too. So I get it, but Howard did what he was supposed to do. He Jedi'd her good and proper.
Good and proper.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, with that, let's go to the MOORESCORE and give it a rating, and let's see what we think of this episode. All right. That's my Matthew McConaughey. All right. Anyway, 4 simple categories to rate the episode. To be non-biased, I got it on the screen for those on the podcast. You got the visual cinematography. They use the top-notch cameras, but of course, they make the show look like the 90s or the 80s or whatever, which is dope. And I'm gonna give it. Did anything? I like how he smashed the door. I like how they made Ronnie look really creepy in this episode. And that was a lot of stuff with the camera work. So I'm gonna give it a 23 out of a possible 25. Storyline, plot. It was a very interesting storyline. I like how they building it up with Rock and Unique, and we seeing Ronnie's storyline evolve as well into what is that going to end up doing, and Kanan starting to grow into his alpha energy and taking advantage and control of the situations. I'm gonna give it a 22 out of 25. Special effect, makeup, costumes, they do a great job making everybody look like the time period that we didn't see Dude Head get, special delivered in the door. So we just got to imagine that happened. So really no special effects. I'm going to give it a 20 out of 25. Entertaining, fun factor, enjoyment. I did enjoy it. Was it the greatest episode of TV ever? No. But it was good. I don't have any complaints. I'll watch it again. I really like this show, whether I talked about it or not. It's a really good show. It's interesting. I give it a 22 out of 25. It was good enough. It was above average. Overall, it come out to an 87 on mine out of a 90, which is actually really high, for a non-biased opinion. If I was to go off of feeling alone, maybe I may say an 8 out of 10. Maybe, somebody said a 7.5. I could see that maybe. Somebody say an 8.5. I could see that. But the MOORESCORE I put together to be non-biased. So there you have it, at 87.
Okay.
There we have it. What about you? Which one of you ladies want to go first?
Go ahead, Gina.
I gave it a 90.
Okay.
I enjoyed the episode. I liked how Rock was checking around when she spoke to Howard. I always like their little meetups because it's like anger, that you get on my nerves, but I gotta deal with you for the moment. But the way he was like, oh, Bert killed himself. You need to show some damn respect. I thought that was hilarious. That cracked me up. I was like, God, Howard.
Hey, he pulled it.
Yeah, all right.
She's like, I think you'll get over it. Yeah, that was a great scene. I like that. Okay, that was a good one. I'm glad you brought that up.
I feel like Lulu is going through the motions. Hopefully, this whole thing with the club will have him bounce back. Like he won't be in that dark place no more, and he'll come back to the Lulu that we know.
Right.
Because he was like, I can find artists for you, like whatever you need, we can get this up and running. So maybe, club scenes was big back then, like live music. People love that. So I could see him having a good avenue with that, hopefully, because this Lulu, drunk in the club, disappointing your niece, like, I don't like that.
Right.
At all. And I love Marvin, of course. It's like they reverse, they switch roles in a way.
Yeah, that is a good point. He's now more responsible and supportive, and Lulu's the one that's kind of off the rails. Yeah, that's a good point.
Guys. Okay. Who was that guy who Marvin went to see?
What are you talking? Oh, yeah, I forgot about that part. I don't know. Who was that?
He was from the anger management.
Oh.
Got it. Okay, because I'm like,
I love me some Gina, boy. Gina be on it, boy.
Okay.
Boy.
I'm like, what the hell? Who's this new character? Let's just open it up.
I swear I was thinking the same thing, and I got a good memory. At least I think I did. But I know Gina be on it, so I know whenever I'm questioning my memory, I'll ask Gina. Gina got a good memory, man. You got a good memory, sis, for real.
I definitely didn't remember who he was. Like, what the who is this now?
I sure didn't have a clue. I'm like, why are you helping this drugged out white dude? What is this?
Right. He looked awful too. He looked really awful.
He did.
But that is special effects, Jake. So I'm you know what? I was gonna dump down the number, but now I'm
good makeup. Yeah, that was good makeup and special effects right there.
Gross.
He did look gross. All right, so Gina gave it a 90. Okay, what would you give it, Kay Leezy?
I'm rocking with the 8.7. I'm rocking with the MOORESCORE. I do. I agree with everything Gina said. I love when Howard and Rock get together because they have the ultimate history in the show. So I do like to see that chemistry. It's uneasy. It's connected. It's like, I know you, stop it. But nah, you don't know me like that. But Howard was classic. This was his episode. He was classic when he said that to Rock. I was like, this guy right here.
Right. Now let me ask you this. Do you think the Howard and Rock scenes are so good because they may be, in my opinion at least, the best two actors on the show? Not to throw shade at everybody else, but I mean they some G's in the game. And
okay, I can see that.
Yes,
they both are great actors. They be acting their behinds off.
Boy,
they have animosity. Like they be bringing it.
They do.
Yeah, you feel their tension.
Baby dad that she cannot stand. She can't wait to get her away from this man because he be getting on her last damn nerve. Like she brings that across.
Yes.
And that's why when like the first episode, I noticed it from the first episode, it's like the way that she's like, get away from my son. You don't speak to my son. Like she has so much animosity. I was like, it's something going on between them two. I knew it from the beginning because the way they act, like it feels real.
It feels real.
Moms and baby guys that got tension.
Yeah.
They bring it.
They
Boy,
do.
I know he probably hoped they have a flashback scene, a love scene with him.
What happened to her and he saved her. It'd be the same thing as Unique and her.
Hey, for real. That would be funny. Juan Marley said, "Oh yeah, that's the dude he was beefing with at first at the rehab class. Then they got cool." So he was just reminded through my lovely Gina's memory as well.
Yes.
JMA16 said they used a body double for Rock, right? Lost 10 pounds immediately. What you mean lost 10 pounds? What?
10 points.
I guess
thought
he
it was a
meant
body double
pounds.
too. At first, I thought it was a body double too.
Why? Because of her not wanting her body out there, or her body looks different?
I thought it looked different. I did. And then when she looked up and the whole teeth thing came out, I was just like, gross. This
you said her teeth came out. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I ain't noticed no teeth.
Like you should have had more work in that scene.
Yes.
But other than that, it was good. Like, no.
So the only reason a body double crossed my mind at first is because, like, we saw them hips in motion. I saw the backfield in motion. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, oh, wait a minute. Somebody know how to work some hips too. That you can't be taught how to act that.
If it was a body double.
So, and then I saw it move, and I was like, wait a minute. Hold up. And then she looked and all that. I was like, oh, no. But the only reason I was saying that and thinking the body doubles, because I was thinking maybe she didn't want all of that out there like that. But, you know, hey, man, I didn't think nothing about it. Didn't look like her. Rock is so skinny. How can somebody say she lost 10 pounds? I didn't see that. And her body.
I think you meant points, Jay.
10 points. Okay, it did say 10 points, but it says lost 10 points. So he said they used the body double for Rock, right? Lost 10 points immediately. I guess he meaning the most. He say, okay, what does he say? You could tell it was a body double when they didn't show her face well. I think they showed her. So what? When she looked up, you could see everything. Them tickle bitties. It wasn't much. We didn't see them. She showed them before. So what? They showed it on her hips and a half a side cheek. I don't know. I don't think that she.
But
that's why I don't think they.
Let me just say that I'm warming up to them. The chemistry, I do like the chemistry, but I think that Unique is giving most of the energy in that in their scenes. But you know what I did? I did like the part when they were in the bed when they went for the second round. That looked really good.
Yeah.
That looked really good.
I mean, I wouldn't complain. And I do complain a lot about stuff, so so I've heard.
But it just makes me feel more bad for Panessa.
Yeah.
Did you hear how he was talking about? Oh, did you get my ish? Dude, who you talking to?
Yeah.
Like what? So you need not going home? Like what?
Yeah.
And he went to Rock's house.
So did he violate, Jay? Did he violate by saying maybe he got to jump off?
Come on now. What? Come on now. Was y'all here when I said that earlier? I don't know if y'all. Okay. All right. So what I said earlier for y'all came is rule number 1. You don't try to holler at your man's woman, or this is like rule 1AB and this whatever B. You don't, even if you are cheating on your woman, it's not up to you to say that or put those thoughts in her head. Stay out of it, you know. And so I know ladies will say, well, you shouldn't have been cheating, this, that, and the other. That's true. But it ain't up to my man to tell you unless he trying to get with you. He my friend. His loyalty is to me. That's like if you doing stuff and your girl come and tell me what you doing and saying about me, then she.
Are you talking about a mutual friend or a friend that's just a
no,
friend?
your friend first, or your brother, or your sister. Right. Yeah, that's your friend first. Yeah. So their loyalty is to you. We didn't meet them together. Yeah. Which is a good point to clear up.
But even if we did meet them together, then so what? Stay out my business.
True, but some people get a little mixed up with that more. Well, I don't want to hurt them, and I don't want to do this, and I want to let this, and I don't.
That's why I gotta be quiet.
That's true, though. That's when if you are listening or watching, and you a mutual friend, don't say nothing. Stay out of it. You might need to just not be their friends no more until they get their stuff worked out, because they gonna probably get you wrapped up into something, and then y'all fall out, and then they get back together, but they done with your ass. So. So picking the wrong side because they go.
I know you're different because remember we had this in Discord. We had one of these long chats about this in Discord where I was like, I'm not saying a word, and Gino's like, no, you better say something.
I don't feel the same way. If you PSA, if you my friend and you know something that I don't know, you're supposed to come and tell me. This is for me. It don't gotta be for everybody else. If you my friend and you know something that I don't know, that you know is privy to me, come and tell me, because if you don't, I'm gonna look at you funny.
But what if it's what if it's like they know somebody, your husband or somebody is out there doing something they shouldn't be doing? I mean, wait, that's different because that's your friend. Well, but that's your friend telling you something, so that ain't the same. This is different because say your friend tells your husband that you are cheating. That's the difference. Now, how do you feel? Huh?
Then he can come and ask me.
But how would you feel? But how would you feel that your friend went and told your husband that you was cheating behind your back? Why would your friend do that? Does she want your man?
It depends. It depends how it's worded. Because I'm gonna ask him word for word what was said.
No, that's a violation. Why are you telling my man some stuff about me? You just keep your mouth shut. It don't matter if it's facts or not. Why are you telling?
Like you said,
cause contention in my life.
Yeah, like you said, Gina, that's your friend, not your husband's. So why she talking to your husband and saying whatever the hell you doing? What you think about that one?
That's not my friend.
Hey, Levy, I'm with you.
Okay.
Well, of course they gonna know him, but I'm saying they your friend, so that's they loyalty to you. I mean, it's hard for you. You've been married and you're such a good girl. Gina been married for so long.
She saw my husband like around the neighborhood. So she got on Facebook. She was like, "Oh, Gina, I saw Charles over by Whoopie Whoop Whoop Whoop." So I'm like, "Okay." So when I asked him like, "Oh, did you see Mary?" He was like, "No, I didn't see her." So I was like, "Oh, Mary," he said he didn't see you. She was like, "Oh, I was in the store. I had that big ass stroller, so I didn't get out in time." So he was like, "Well, why she didn't say hi?" She saw me. Why she didn't say hi? I didn't notice her.
Mm-hmm.
She was over there. He like, yeah, I was over there.
But he wasn't doing nothing, and that's just being nice. But if somebody was
doing nothing, but still, she seen him over there, and she let me know.
That's the easy ones. It's the hard ones to let know is the problem. If she saw him with somebody else doing something they shouldn't do, then she'd be like, "Uh-oh, what should I do?"
You know why? I would not. So I haven't gotten to know Gina. I think that Gina's a fair person, right?
True.
And she may make me think about telling her. But my principle, man, I got to stay out of it because I'm going to be pissed off if her people's now turning it on me and now I got beef with my friend because now you don't want no beef at your house, so you turning her against me. That's going to make me pissed off. So for the most part, my principle is I'm just keep my mouth shut. Maybe I'll wink. Please pick it up. Pick up what I'm putting down. But other than that, I'm not talking. I'm not saying nothing to nobody. I'm just going to stay out of it.
Yeah. When it comes with a relationship.
Turn around and have your bedroom conversations and then talk shit about me because you want me to come out the equation because you don't want me talking to my friend about what I observed.
Yeah, when it's a bedroom conversation, I mean, not a bedroom, a relationship,
That's what it, well, you
when
said it right, Jay.
yeah, it gets more complicated. Whereas if it's just you saw this friend, like if I'm Gina friend and I know somebody about to do something wrong or did her wrong, I'm gonna tell her immediately and stuff. But then when
Right.
it comes to like her man or something doing something, then that's a little different. I might not want to get into that. You know what I mean? But anybody else that say to do something wrong or something, I may say this or that. But even if I did see her man out there doing something wrong and I decided to say something, I might say something to her versus going to him and say something to him. You know what I mean? Because I'm through her. I know her. That's my friend. You know what I mean? Not that anything wrong with him. And even if we met and was cool, at the end of the day, I'm riding with, you know what I'm saying, my G. No.
Literally.
So, you know, that's how
But
I
he
go.
did that for contention. He did that. He did not do that for nothing but to spark some more drama.
Mm-hmm.
I'm surprised he wasn't sitting there with like a Polaroid camera taking pictures as he was coming out the house so he could just go and show up. Like, oh, you can't get the right cereal? Look at me.
I know, right? For real, dude, that really tripped. Ronnie, Miss Crafty, my girl. What's up, Crafty?
Hey, Crafty.
She said,
season is coming up, girl.
She said Ronnie and P are basically family, but I thought that part was funny. You talking about what you call it, girl?
The baby mother. That's her son is Ronnie nephew.
Farnessa. Man, that dude ain't thinking nothing like that. You know what? We family.
He did, boy. He.
That dude
so
is
what you think
nuts.
gonna happen? What you think is gonna happen now that he confirmed that Unique is messing with Rock? I mean, Unique he could easily just be like, I'm just trying to keep tabs on her to make sure she in check or whatever. That's why, he could easily say that. But I don't know, Gina. What do you think is gonna happen?
He coming out her house late night,
pulling up his zipper.
Exactly, like you're not supposed to be that comfortable. You talking about taking her out, and you can have couch.
That means they don't hit the fact then.
Like, he's gonna seem like it's how he be training him in a way. Like, oh, you some of her friend, not only you working with her, but you like living in bed with her.
But I think he's gonna. I hope he weasel out of it. The only how he's not gonna weasel out of it is if he do something to the baby moms and shit is just gonna go crazy, and boom, Unique gotta kill him. That's why I don't want him to be Breeze, because Unique or Rock gotta kill him. Because if you mess with Kim, he's gonna go for him. You know what I'm saying? I know. It's be like, hey, you okay?
I just died over here. Oh my God.
Oh gosh.
It went down the wrong way.
Oh man, way down the wrong way. Woo! I'm glad the show over with. I was over here.
Stick your finger in your mouth, Jay.
It'll be over with. It'll really be over with. The show is really over. We might go viral in this month. Good
no.
gracious.
You don't want that type of viral.
Virus in this month.
Oh gosh.
I'm gonna take a little shot of my little Mexican friend. Tito. All
right, let's do it.
Is it ready?
Let's go.
Woo-wee. Here, let's take one for the road before we get up out of here.
Let's do it. Let's take one for the road. I was
trying to make a joke.
Ronnie and his crazy ass road.
I know, right? I was making a joke, but now I don't want to, puss out. Now she had her big old drink ready. I'm like, damn, wait a minute. Hold on. Never mind. I'm scared.
So, Jay, what do you think Ronnie gonna do? Oh, gosh.
Oh, my goodness. I think he gonna get taken out eventually. He need to, but of course, they building him up to be around for a while, it seems. So.
You think so?
Unfortunately, and he just seemed
irrational.
like, you know what? he gonna take Unique out. And
Ooh,
my brother's
Better not.
keeper.
stop it, Jay.
Remember,
Stop
y'all
it.
heard it here first. He gonna take
Nope.
Unique out. Nobody's ever gonna know he did it either.
Somebody got to mute Jay right when he said that. So when this is re-recorded, people don't hear what he just said.
Remember, y'all heard it here first. It's what, 50, 60 people still watching right now at what, 2 something in the morning? Then at 3 in the morning, and it'd be another, what, 1,000 people or so watch it at least. Y'all remember, I said it here first. And I'm gonna drink this shot before we go and go to shot. A little bit of gasoline.
Gina, don't you drink on that one, okay?
I don't want Unique to go, and not by him.
I don't want him to go at all, especially not by him. But this gonna be that New Jack City type stuff. New York. Am I my brother's keeper? He already look at him with disgust, and he look at Unique like he tired of him, and he want him out of that place and position. Every time I see him, he look like an enemy to me. He don't look like a brother to me. Whenever he look at Unique, he look like he ready to rob him.
But they're building up Unique storyline.
No, they building up Ronnie, you mean. Yeah, you mean Ronnie's storyline.
No, Unique. They're building up Unique storyline. He in with Mr. Chin now, right? He expanded. He with the Italians. They got work going on. He told his brother, look, I got something in the pipeline. His brother's the one who don't want to wait and chill, right? So they still building Unique up. Ronnie is too irate, so something have to happen to that kind of guy because we need to get him out the freaking hood.
Mm-hmm.
Well, on that note, bottoms up. Let's hope it takes the right way home. Where your drink, Kelly? You drink it and put it down?
I'm not drinking till you saying Ronnie go kill Unique.
Right.
I just said on that note, your last note you said.
Okay, yeah, right, good, right. Okay, good. We on that note. Let's go. We speechless.
You ain't lying. Well,
I'm not. I'm drinking water.
I already drank one whole bottle since we've been on the air over here. And a half of this one right here. Sponsored by the Water Foundation. Drink more water, y'all.
Yes.
Drink alkaline water.
That's good too.
Yeah, I actually don't always drink this Dasani. I got my volcano water I drink normally, but that it's getting expensive.
What you telling?
Anyway, let me get up out of here, ladies. I appreciate y'all for coming, beautifying and edifying the joint with lovely knowledge and beautiful smiles and great laughs. Everybody, appreciate y'all for watching. Gina, you want to say something before we get up out of here?
Have a great week, everybody.
Hey, there ain't nothing wrong with that. Y'all have a great week. Kelly, you want to say anything before we get up out of here?
Thanks for having us as usual, Jay. We appreciate it.
Hey, I'm the lucky one. Y'all help, make everything better. I appreciate y'all for coming through as always. And everybody with all the great comments stayed up late watching through the night and everything. Appreciate y'all and everybody watching on the replay. Appreciate you. We see y'all on the next one. I'll be live Friday at 10 p.m. So we're going to talk a little bit more about this show. I'll have a little bit of rest and watch it again, and we'll see what's up. Who may join me? I don't know. We'll see what's up. So everybody, y'all have a good one. Y'all can't see my deuces. Hold on. There they go.
Deuces.
Deuces.